Okay, how do I make the background blurry? Okay. But now my face looks weird. Why does my face look weird?
This is my creative process. I'm not proud. I started making gaming videos about 5 years ago, and it wasn't until the past couple of months that I switched to making real life videos. I might have dabbled with some travel vlogs here and there, but those are nothing compared to what I'm doing now. And I have to say that I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing.
Oh, I think I got it. Alright, no one touch anything.
When I first started this channel, making videos really wasn't that difficult. I'd record my gameplay, chop out all the boring bits, and add some completely over-the-top what the hell was I thinking music. The hardest part was recording the commentary. Not only was it difficult to match up everything I wanted to say with the footage, but I would sit in my quiet studio, which is just a fancy way of saying my second bedroom, with a microphone, and the tone of my voice would match the vibe of the quiet room, which does not translate well as voiceover and is the reason why I sounded like this. Hello everyone. Now you get a shitty quality video with the commentary on top of it, so it's a slight improvement. So one very cringy year later, after being called the Bob Ross of Fallout 4 in every single video, it finally hit me just how soft-spoken I actually sounded. So naturally, I did what any amateur would do and overcorrected to where I sounded like this. Hello everyone, so today I'm gonna go over the new fishing dock. And then 2 even cringier years later, and I finally figured out how to properly talk into a microphone to where I sound like a normal person. Alright, quick tip. It's all about balance projecting. Soft, but not too soft. Loud, but not too loud. You want to project just enough to where if you were actually talking to someone face to face, they'd be like, okay, damn. But now that I'm making real life videos, it's a completely different game. Pun intended, right? Because gaming videos, yeah. Whatever, you get it. It's cameras, lenses, lighting, filters, ISO, aperture, these little things, microphones, gimbals, whatever the hell this is, tripods, mini tripods, overhead tripods. And that's just the gear, not even mentioning the software, because that's a whole separate thing. And on top of all that, when making videos by yourself, you wear many different hats. Actually, all the hats. You're the writer, the director, the cinematographer, the sound person, the lighting guy, and the on-screen talent. Emphasis on the quotes. Yeah, I bought this hat just for that shot. Dedication, man. All of this stuff is so much fun and an absolute privilege to be able to dive into, but a lot of the time I feel like such an outsider. It's that imposter syndrome that I think the majority of people, if not everyone, experiences at some point no matter what they do professionally or as a hobby. This feeling has held me back so much. Up until recently, I never talked about my videos to my friends or family, let alone encourage anyone to go watch them. Anytime someone was like, oh, I didn't know you did YouTube, I saw one of your videos, I'd be like, which one did you watch? Just full of fear and not confident at all, because it's like, I'm learning how to do this stuff publicly. You know? You gotta pump out all the shitty ones first, and eventually you'll get better and better. Allegedly. Now, one of the main reasons I feel like an imposter a lot of the time is because this has not been a lifelong passion of mine. I didn't grow up wanting to make videos or be a photographer or be a YouTuber. I mean, YouTube wasn't even a thing until my senior year of high school. Wow, I just really dated myself there, didn't I? Everything else that I've done up to this point though, I've always done in some capacity. Like I've always been into gaming, graphic design, building websites, working with computers, all of that. So for me to suddenly shift from those things and say I want to be a filmmaker, it just seems so foreign to who I am, no matter how much I enjoy doing it. But I think the biggest reason for this feeling is that ideas for videos do not come naturally for me. That's what held me back from making this new type of content for so long, is because I didn't have any ideas for it. It's like I wanted to do it so badly, but I didn't know what it was. And actually, I still don't even know. Now, a couple of months ago, I was given some direction for my channel and an idea for a video that seemed like a lot of fun, so I jumped on it. And that was my starting point. And in the middle of making that video, I got an idea for another one, and that just kind of kept happening with each one to where now I have about 5 or 6 ideas just sitting there waiting for me. But the scary part about this is that I don't know where these ideas come from. They just randomly show up, and I don't know how to tap into it. And it's just like, well, what happens when they stop coming to me and I don't have ideas anymore?
See, that's the scary thing.
So when I see most successful people on this platform talking about their story, you know, like how they've always been into making videos and how they've already planned out their content for the next year because they have all these amazing ideas, I'm just like, yeah, same, you know, just ideas out the ass. It just makes it easy for me to feel like an outsider because my story doesn't fit into this apparent mold of all these people that I admire and look up to.
And you know, I don't really have a solid answer for how to deal with this kind of stuff. You know, like I'm no expert. I'm just a guy with a camera on YouTube.
All I have are my experiences, and what makes that feeling die down for me, even if it's just a little bit, is knowing that there's always going to be someone who knows more or is better at whatever it is.
But you don't have to be the best or know everything to be seen, heard, and to connect with people. I mean, that's all we really want anyways.
And more so, acknowledging that those feelings are just a voice in my head that we all have. It's the same voice that doesn't want us to succeed and is never going to go away. And the only way to quiet that voice is by showing up and doing the work, whatever that looks like for you.
So I guess that's my answer. I'm just gonna keep showing up and doing my work and trying to acknowledge that feeling like an imposter for what it is. I mean, that's all we can really do, you know? But anyways, enough about me. How's it going with you?